So children, we stopped in this slide, right? So we are going to see how to access the array element. So each variable in an array is called as an element. So each variable is called as an element. Each of the elements can be accessed with its index. Okay. So it is called as an index. Each element can be accessed with its index. How to access? We'll see the example. Here the value 34 is the element and the day 2 is the index. If the temperatures are stored in an array with the name temp in C, you can access day 2 with the following statement. Day 2 is equal to temp. Temp is the array name. 1 is second row. Okay, so the value 34 is an element and the day 2 is the index. If the temperatures are stored in an array with the name temp, temp1. In every array, the first element starts from 0. So temp 0 has the value, some other value, temp 1 has 34 and temp 2. So if therefore the first element in the above array will be temp 0, the second element will be temp 1 and so on. Okay. So if our array consists of 50 elements, from 0 to 49 will be there. If it is 10, from 0 to 9. 0 is the first element, 1 is the second element, 2 is the... So this is array name. Array name, this is the index. Got it, children? So in every array, the first element starts from 0. Therefore, the first element in the above array will be temp 0. The second element will be temp 1 and so on. Clear with this? So each variable in an array is called as an element. Each of the elements can be accessed with its index. How? This is called as an index. So 34 is the element and day 2. So day 1 in temp 1, day 2 in temp, day 1 in temp 0, day 2 in temp 1, day 3 in temp 2, likewise it will be stored. Okay. So we can access like this. So the following program declares an integer array of 5 elements and assigns all elements with an initial value of 0. So here the following program declares an integer array of 5 elements and assigns all elements with an initial value of 0. So a of I is 0. So what is the total number of elements in an array? 5. What type of an array it is? Integer. What is the value stored in element A2? Same 0. Okay. Name the last element A of A 4. Okay. What is the value stored in the last element? 0. Because every element is assigned with the value 0. Got it, children? So this program declares an integer array of 5 elements and assigns all the elements. So all the elements will have the value 0. Yes, children, got it? So array 0 will be 0, array A1, A0, A1, A2, A3, A4. Everything will be 0. Last element will be A of 4. Type of an array is integer. Yes? Clear with this program? We'll see after completing this array. We will type and see what is happening. Okay? The next one is unique feature in a C programming is that you can use the looping statement to manipulate the index. So while seeing the program itself, you could have seen using the for loop only, we are using the for loop only, the array index has been used, right? So you can use the looping statement to manipulate the index and work with the arrays. Yes? So the unique feature in C programming is that you can use a looping statement to manipulate the index and work with the arrays. Now let us get back to the program on recording temperatures. Here we need to record the temperature for the month of January and find the maximum temperature. Note the use of two for loops, one to get user inputs for the temperature and the other to compare the temperatures to find the maximum temperature. Okay, children? See here, include main array 31 maximum. So we are getting the array. Yes. For loop, using for loop, all the 30 elements we are getting. Enter the temperature for the day. So I plus 1 means for first it is 0. after 0 it will be reduced, given to thing. Okay, so enter the temperature of the day. Percentage D I plus 1. Temperature of the day 1. Okay, scanf. So next, maximum. In this maximum array is 0. So for I is equal to 1 to I is equal to 30, I plus plus. If array of I is greater than maximum la array 0. Okay, so maximum is equal to array of I. So likewise, all the 30 elements will be checked, and the highest value is printed. Okay, so this is for getting the maximum temperature of the given 30 data. Clear with this? Yes? Clear with this? Okay. So, what is the output of the following program? This is a program where floating array. So, data type is floating. Array 7 elements are there. I is equal to 0, I6, I plus plus. Temperature for day 1 to day 7 it's been given. And temperature for day is in float I plus 1 array. So, what will be the output? You want to write it. We'll check it while typing the program. Okay, children? So, C has no range checking when it comes to array. What is meant by range checking, ma'am? Okay, we have specified array consists maximum of 10 elements, right? Here also, we have seen array, float array is maximum 7, isn't it? But I am giving after 7 also values, means it will accept it, but it will not be same. And there will not be any error. Error will not also be produced. So, there is no range checking when it comes to arrays. So, if we declare an array of 5 elements, but index beyond that, that is 6th or 7th index is being given, the compiler will not show an error, but the program will not work as expected. Okay. So, if we declare an array of 5 elements, but the index beyond that is 6 or 7, the compiler will not show an error, but the program will not work as expected. Okay, children? Okay. So, the next PEP activity, it deals with the multidimensional array. So, the following table shows the minimum and maximum temperature for 4 days recorded during the last week of Zoom. That is minimum temperature and maximum temperature. So, minimum temperature 20, maximum temperature 36, and minimum temperature 22, maximum temperature 34. So, likewise, minimum and maximum temperature has been given. Which day recorded the maximum temperature, how much has been recorded. So, which day? 37, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, also identify the row and the column in which the maximum temperature has been recorded. So, row number, column number. So, this is for multi-dimensional because 2 dimensions are there. So, 2-dimensional arrays. So, with this, we'll stop the theory part for today. So, we'll see how this array works. Okay, we'll see how this array, this program and all works in our C programming. Next class, we'll see the 2-dimensional arrays. We don't want to give all the topics in a same day. So, now we concentrate on arrays. How it works, we'll be seeing now. Okay, children? So, first program we'll see, small program. This program we'll see. Okay. So, this don't want. This program we'll see. Yes? Okay. So, we are going to type this program. Okay. So, we are going to type. So, we are going to type the program now. Hash include stdio.h. See the program which is given in the lesson only I am going to type, that is page number 56. So don't ask me, ma'am, it's not clear, I need it, it's in book itself. Okay, project time I will give it in the PowerPoint presentation. This, it is in the book. So void main int I array 31 because it is January month maximum. These are all the integer elements. So for I is equal to 0, I is less than or equal to 30, I plus plus. Okay. Here, what you want to do? Printf, enter the temperature for day percentage D, comma, I plus 1. Yes, semicolon, scanf, scan F. What do you want to scan? You want to scan the array element, right? Percentage D and ampersand array of I. Okay. So you want to close this. And for to close this for loop, so maximum is equal to array of 0, and for I is equal to 1, I is less than or less than or equal to 30, I plus plus, and if array of I is greater than maximum element, okay, we want to change the maximum into array of I. Okay, close this if, close the for, and you want to print the maximum, the high maximum, that is highest value is percentage D, comma, maximum. Close this, get CH, and want to close. And here after integer, we can give here clear screen. CLR, it's clear screen. We are going to save this. Save. temp.c. Okay, Alt C, compile. Warning and 3 errors are there. What are the errors? So clear screen, we didn't have the clear screen correctly, right? Okay, then Alt C, 2 errors, statement missing. No error. We are going to run this program. Temperature for 33, 33, 32, 34, 33, 35, 33, 32, 32, 32, 35, 36, 37, 38, 38, 33, 32, 32, 33, 33, 32, 32, 34, 34, 34, 38, 34, 33, 32, 32. So the maximum value is 38. Got it? Yes. So the maximum value is 38. So this is how we are going array works. Okay, so we have in for loop we have given 30 for day 131. So up to 31 it got the scanf and it checked for the maximum temperature and we got it. Yes, children. So with this, we'll stop for today. And for Think and Dink output for the program, next class we'll see that, and along with this, we'll see the multi-dimensional, that is two-dimensional array. Okay, so the output